Guys, this is our food forest update.
Yep.
The fall update.
We're going to start off with the ugly stuff first. All right. All right, as you can tell, this is our garden slash
Old chicken pen.
old chicken pen. We still got to move some things out. We just haven't been able to because of the rains and it's mucky right now. But the Moakaya sweet potatoes have pretty much taken over. So we may be able to harvest more sweet potatoes come maybe next month or so. All of the ice cream banana plants are doing really well, and the cranberry hibiscus are also doing really great in here. And we have some volunteer tomatoes that popped up. Now, don't know if the ducks and everybody got to them, but that's another story. Then in here, what we did was we did a move. So we took down the fencing. One, excuse the mess. We're still cleaning up. But this is going to give us access to where we can utilize this better. We're going to be replacing the plastic once it starts getting cooler out. Right now, we're not expecting our first cold weather to utilize this greenhouse until maybe December. So we still have plenty of time to cover everything. But as you can tell, this is going to give us also more room to get this area straightened up and put it the way we actually want it, and be able to grow some of the shorter shrubs. Like the red, I want to grow more red sorrel. Red sorrel will do great here. I also want to grow more of the moringa. So having this area here where they can be sheltered, they're on the north side, so during the summer they'll have plenty of sun to have. And then also too, we can kind of mow back here. This is going to come down also, since we don't need the dog pen anymore. We're going to take all this down and we'll have a nice pass through, which then means we can start expanding the banana plants because we want more banana plants. So it's going to be really great to have now this space open. It's already been fertilized for the last couple of months with all the birds. And we got everybody moved over to the new section. This is one of the cassavas that Donald planted. It's doing great.
The mangoes are doing really good here.
Yeah. And then the volunteer red sorrel is doing great. Oh, your strawberry tree. Look how we cut it back and it went crazy on us.
Yeah, I gotta cut all those branches as this coming out of the trunk off.
I know.
It's insane.
And we got flowers, like there's some flowers up here. And we got berries, so it's fruiting again.
Yeah, these things continuously fruit.
Yeah, they're awesome. We planted the lemongrass. Lemongrass is doing great, and we planted the smaller bananas. What did you plant? Your truly tiny?
Those two are truly tiny. That one is a truly tiny.
Yeah.
And then this one over here is just a dwarf Cavendish.
Okay, so that one will get a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
All right. Now over here, this was our volunteer. This actually got as taller than the greenhouse until the last couple of windstorms kind of blew it over. So we haven't dug it up yet, but we cut it way back. But as you can tell, it's sprouting, and it's actually sprouting
New growth,
so that's good. This is the volunteer red sorrel, Jamaica sorrel, Florida Florida
cranberry.
it goes by a lot of different names. I've been harvesting the calyx for teas, and then I'm gonna leave a couple on here so that way they'll go to seed and I can collect the seeds. Probably do that next month sometime. This is the sour sap. This is
Sour sop.
or sour sop. This has really come back. We were kind of worried about it back in the spring. It wasn't doing too well, and it is just went great. Went great. We got some baby plants here we haven't quite attended to. Over here we have our papaya. This is the first papaya tree that's actually producing. So we're really happy. We even got more flowers and papayas up top there. Do you want to walk around?
Yeah, let me get on this side of it.
Yeah, I know it's I should have brought my sunglasses. Hey, at least it's not as humid as it used to
Right.
be. Oh, monarch butterfly. Is it monarch?
No, I don't think it's a monarch.
We'll showcase that in a minute. And then behind it is the loquat. And then we got a couple more trees back here, a lemongrass. And the mission fig decided to produce fruit this year. We're kind of iffy on it. The mission fig is not like the brown turkey fig. Tell you what, the brown turkey fig is awesome. Now in this container, this is an old
Tote.
an old mail tote that we had a family friend that they didn't want it anymore, so they gave it to us. We drilled some holes on the bottom, but all of these carrots are going great.
We gotta do
And
some
we got
weeding.
2 tomatoes. We do have the weed. We got more tomatoes in here, but the carrots we planted the kaleidoscope and the regular orange carrots in here. So we're kind of excited that we'll actually be growing our first carrots this year. Now on this side, this is what we're kind of excited and happy about. Not everything we planted came up. I got dinosaur kale from YouTubers Plant Abundance, and all but two holes came up. So we're gonna have dinosaur kale at the very end down here.
I want to try to separate. I think there's one of them that has 2 that came
Oh,
up in
really?
the same spot.
Maybe.
Not sure.
Well, actually, it
maybe
looks
not.
like these 2 holes were the only ones that these are coming up, but they're coming up kind of small.
Slow.
The next row here, we have both our
Broccoli.
broccoli and cauliflower, and they're doing pretty good. And then our awesome haul of strawberry plant starts. We got these from a local nursery. He announced on Facebook that he was selling them for, what was it,
35 cents.
Yeah, 35 cents a start. His strawberries we normally go and pick. He does the U-pick, and we get a lot. And they're nice, big, juicy. We don't know the name of them. We forgot to ask. But we put some in the ground, and then we put some in pots here. So we're excited about that. We're hoping that they'll take, and we'll have no problems growing them. The last row was supposed to be lettuce.
I think we actually might be getting some coming up.
Maybe.
Yeah, right down through here.
Maybe those are the little starts.
Yeah.
Okay, we might have some lettuce, but not a lot.
Yeah, well, there's weed, grass.
Yeah.
Lots of mushrooms,
That's a good sign.
but we'll see. And
And
that
then-
was spinach. I think that's spinach.
This might be spinach,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's coming up.
And then down there was supposed to be peas and something else. Oh, I forgot what it was.
Well, they were supposed to be green beans, and
Yeah.
none of that has come up.
Now, all of this along the fence is
Green cucumber.
green cucumber, and then these are the white cucumbers.
White cucumbers don't seem to be as vigorous as the green.
We're trying to grow them again, only because the caterpillars, those moths, the not the caterpillars.
Vine borers.
Yeah, the vine borers got to ours this summer, so we didn't get any cucumbers at all. So we're trying that again. Now in here we have we have 3 eggplants. This one is just
Blowing up.
blown up like crazy. These guys are producing flowers, but they're not as big as this one. And then to our surprise, this here is our yellow Mexican sunflower. I had planted these seeds back in the spring. I thought, at first I didn't notice it coming up because the eggplant was in the way. And then I was like, there's a flower on that. So out of all those Mexican sunflower seeds I planted, that's the only one that's come up 6 months later. And then we have tomato plants, which we bought these at Walmart. They're doing great. These are our actually first tomatoes. We pretty much lost everything to insects this year. It was a bit, and the heat. The heat and humidity was just several weeks in the 100s range, and it just took its toll on the tomatoes and everything too. So now I'm gonna go down the line. As you can tell, this is the eggplant from the other side, and you can see right here we got ourselves our 3rd eggplant
Off this one.
off of this. Yeah, just this one. This is Donald's blackberry bush. It's gone crazy. So I've been looping it through the fence just to give it support, because I know come this spring it's going to be a producer. Here is the more
Cassava.
cassava that this is the original plant, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's
And
the
a
original
couple
coming
cuttings.
back. Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have here?
Oh, I gotta get out here and mow.
Yeah, that's okay. We've been busy. What was that vine?
That is Supreme grape.
Here is Donald's your Hawaiian
Pineapples. The sugar loaf.
Yeah, the sugar loaves. And then, oh, look in this sugar loaf.
One.
Right there. There's a web of, see it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
Spider of some kind.
Yeah, probably. Well, anyway, and here is the awesome pigeon pea. We are kind of excited. This is our first time growing this one. And it's producing a little big bumblebee. Right there. There's several little bees too.
Yeah, those are honeybees.
So we're still getting pollinators and butterflies, so that's a good thing. Let's see. Loquat, doing good. Is that another loquat or is that a mango?
No, that is a
It's not an avocado.
avocado.
That's an avocado?
Yep.
Okay. Another cranberry. All right. Here's our blueberries. A little neglected, but we'll get to it once we get some more pine bark. More cassava, tea tree plant.
It's a
Or
mint tree.
Mint tree, that's right, mint tree. More pineapple, prickly pear, Barbados cherry, more pineapples. These were our grapes. This one was the Pam. It did not produce this year, but was it Florida homegrown?
No, this
Or Florida
Southern Home.
Southern Home produced great.
We got
This is our bay leaf plant.
we got
That's
sweet
sweet
potato
potato.
growing up the.
Yeah, sweet potato.
And then we got the sugar apple back there.
Mm-hmm.
Brown sapote or black sapote.
Okay.
Let's see.
This is going to be our river birch.
Our lychee is doing really good.
Curry leaf.
Curry leaf.
More bananas.
More bananas.
Let's do the herb garden.
Okay.
Oh, let's show them the moringa against the 2 banana racks so far.
Here's one of the moringas we cut back.
Yep.
And
these are both dwarf Cavendish. And this was the first rack. It's almost...
it's starting to get pretty thick.
Yeah. And then this one also decided to fruit. So we got this one going. We got another moringa here.
This one really took off.
Yeah. So good. Check
And we
out.
have some passion fruit on the arbor. We got one here somewhere. We got one right here.
Here's another one here.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one up there. Come around. We got 2 more over here.
There was one up here I saw, remember?
I don't see it.
There's this one right here.
I showed him that one.
So,
All right. So
yeah,
yeah,
the passion fruit's doing great. And here we got, which one is this one?
the mulberry.
Yeah.
That one's doing good. It hasn't fruited yet, but it was one started from seed. Turmeric is doing great.
Another red sorrel. And another
More.
moringa.
Another moringa. You got some bananas. The
herb garden took a hit with the heat. Not a lot of
Yeah.
it. The ginger, yeah, show them the ginger
you
and
got
the
ginger in the back
raisins.
there. So we're gonna have some blooms there real soon. Still got some herbs going. We cut a lot of herbs
Yeah.
back though.
But they're drying inside the house.
Yeah.
And then this is the katuk.
Took is doing good. These 3 bananas right there are the Jamaican Red. And this one, I can't remember if this one was the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, because that one's the Little Prince.
No, the one over there is the Little Prince.
Or is that the Sweetheart?
Yeah, this is the Sweetheart, I believe.
And then my jasmine is doing great. This is the dinner plate hibiscus is falling back.
Now this right here is this right here is the tamarind, and then we got the dwarf mulberry,
Look at your flower.
and we got us a pretty hibiscus on this kind of sad looking.
Yeah, well everybody took it.
Hibiscus,
Oh,
yeah.
I found Boots.
Where's Boots at?
Right there.
Oh, he's chilling out in the shade.
Hi, Boots.
He's a little deck kitty.
Yeah.
He either hangs out here or he likes to be down here in the banana tree. There's another rack.
Yep.
This
And
is our 3rd rack.
Go show them the 4th one.
Through. And then you should be able to see it here is our bloom coming up on this one. And this is Amy's firecracker bush.
No.
Oh no, firebush. Firecrackers on the other side. We have some ice cream bananas back here growing. They're still small.
That's St. John's in the pot.
Oh, St. John's wort's in the pot there. And there is our little prince.
Our dragon fruit did pretty good.
Yeah, it's doing great.
Oh, and our voodoo plant.
And we got the voodoo plant I got from my boss from South Lake.
And then down here, there's another.
Dragon fruit. These guys aren't doing a lot though.
That's okay.
Cuban oregano.
Look at that one. He's placed out some runners.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cuban oregano is doing great. These are the ice cream bananas. Those over there that we showed you, those are the dwarf Cavendish.
So we're excited about that. The miracle fruit and jacobacaba are doing a lot better since we got them in the shade. We got, what did we determine these were, these flowering plants here?
The one on the end, that's a hydranea. It's supposed to be blue.
Yeah, that's hydrangea back there.
But the other two are the small purple.
Yeah, I can't remember what
I can't think of the name right now.
But we're just hoping they'll bring in some pollinators. And these are all my cuttings from the cranberry hibiscus. More of the
ice cream bananas.
And
we got our 5th rack coming.
Yeah, that's, I don't know if you can see it right
Might have to
here.
tap it.
Right there is our 5th bloom. So we're going to have another rack of bananas.
And we got all of our little bananas here.
These are all dwarf Cavendish.
Are these all ice cream?
Yep.
So we got some more growing here.
These guys are ice creams.
Your orchard.
These two. We're not sure what these are.
I think this is firebush.
I don't think so. It would be nice. It would be nice to have some.
I think it's a firebush.
It could be.
I think that one is too, because they're both the same.
Yeah. But we got a mango here. There's our papayas. These are younger than the other one. Oh, that's our banana circle. It's doing great. Here's more cassava, flying dragon. This poor Japanese maple, I don't think it's going to make it.
No. We'll just let it, we'll see what happens. We'll give it.
More cassava. These two are jackfruits that I believe are just dead. But we'll find something to put in there too.
Yeah.
We got a whole rows of cassava here.
Our lemons are turning yellow.
Yeah, we got more prickly pear. This is a mulberry tree. More cassava. This guy here, that guy there is the Jamaican cherry. And the key lime is trying to come back a little bit. Where our lemons are starting to get yellow. So we're excited about that. More cassava. And this is avocado.
I have to fix something. Their feed is off to one side. So the babies are trying to get in. But you can show them.
Let's go around here. We had to make a little funnel because we took down the fencing from the old chicken pen, made up a temporary run so that we could chase them down the fence line and into here. That was a fun task.
Not.
But we got all the chickens, ducks
In a way bigger area.
in a bigger area. There's water for the ducks. We're going to dig that into a pond as soon as it dries up enough to where we can dig in it.
Yeah.
But these guys got more grass again now. The ducks have got minnows to eat.
Yeah.
So We're excited about this.
This is going to be their permanent spot.
Yeah, this is going to be a permanent spot
until
for
we
them.
can get the property fenced in more. This is going to be their permanent location. We just got to do a few more things in here, but so far it's okay for right now. And then we got this whole area. This is our septic mound. Now that it's been fertilized, we're going to take the swing set out and move it somewhere else so I can grow. This is my butterfly pea, and I've been getting lots of seed pods that I've been collecting. Like here, these are all nice and brown. When they're brown, you can pick them. And then I wait a day after picking them, and then you can just squeeze them at the seams and all the seeds pop out.
They'll also actually de-seed themselves if you wait long enough.
Yes. It's funny because the way they de-seed is they open up like this and then they start curling out. It's really weird. Looks like I'm going to have to harvest when we come out.
And we got more banana trees here. These are our mystery bananas. Somebody gave them to us, didn't know what they were. They grow taller than the dwarf Cavendish, but don't grow up like the ice cream bananas or the plantains. So we're not sure exactly what these bananas are going to be like, but we'll find out. They're a pretty good producer. They're already putting out a lot of pups. So this is our food forest fall update.
Yeah.
You can see these things bloom. We got
see
more
how they start to
blooms there.
twist, and then they'll pop open.
But this thing has really been blowing up with blooms.
Yes.
Like
I've been harvesting the flowers so I could get teas, and I've been dehydrating them.
yeah, this is one of the blooms right here. It'll blow up, and they're really pretty.
God, look at all these seeds all of a sudden.
Oh, nice.
Yes. That just means more.
Yeah, we're going to plant this whole swing set. We're going to put some old fencing around it for them to climb up. Nice.
There's one of the flowers.
There's one of the flowers on it. They're really pretty.
Another one. But we use it mainly, I'll either dehydrate them, or I'll take the flowers and boil and steep them, boil them in water, and make instant teas with them. And Donald loves the butterfly pea tea.
Add a little lemon to it.
Yeah, it changes purple.
It's really good. And I like cooking the rice with them too.
Yeah. And we saw where Baker Creek took the dye and used it to make dough, and they had blue and purple dough.
So we may have to try that.
Yeah.
Have some blue bread.
Oh, I was just thinking that.
A little blue bread.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So this is the end of the video.
Just a quick update.
And you guys remember, grow something for your family.